When I hear the word track and field, for me, the first thought is kind of like great memories. I ran international track for 15 years, ran in school, college for 4, and then high school for 3. So half my life, I actually participated in track, and then for the last 20 years, I've been working with athletes, and especially in track and field. So had a lot of ups and downs, but a lot of great memories.
I'd say like determination, hard work,
focusing
yeah,
on something and becoming better at it.
yeah, like pushing through stuff that you necessarily wouldn't want to do. I know like going through track workouts are really hard, but at the end of it, you know that you're getting better and you're improving. And even though like your legs might feel like jelly, the next day you feel great and you can't wait to go back out on the track to work even harder and to improve.
I also think like winning, you know, you want to do your best to win because it's a track meet, you know.
PRing, especially like getting your personal record at the track and field.
The different things you can do with it. It's just like, even though it's like one sport, there's multiple sports in that sport.
Yeah, like field events and like different running events like sprinting versus like long distance.
And like javelin.
Yeah, javelin.
I think of the actual track itself, and I get like a mental image of like time, shoes, running shoes.
The first word that pops into my head when I think about track and field would definitely be the dedication involved, because it is a lot of hard time and work and effort, but it definitely pays off.
The thing that pops in my head is teammates.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because it takes a lot of teamwork to do track. You could be running an individual meet, an individual event, but it's great to have your teammates there. They push you, they're there to cheer for you when family's not there, and that's part of the biggest reason I joined track.
Death. I think of death as well, you know, as far as workouts being difficult, but I also think of winning, you know. You gotta have that winner spirit to step on this track, you know. This is how it is. I think of lines and numbers, because there's lines and numbers. Think about my natural ability to win and how I can never lose.
Okay.
Lots of training.
Lots of running, being with the team and doing the sport that we love, constantly pushing ourselves.
Running a lot, being tired.
Because in track and field, it's a sport where it's you against the clock.
Probably adrenaline. Like,
How
I don't
come?
know.
When I hear the words track and field, I immediately picture hurdles as I go over them. I also think of the team, and that being because I have created so many memories and friendships over the years that I'll cherish forever.
It creates many opportunities for people. I know my sister, she's getting her college paid for by track. She wouldn't have the opportunity to get her college paid for with another event, so.
Yes, it's a great way to get recognized by colleges, another way to get into college, but still a great opportunity, you know, for higher education, you know, opportunities. Just a great way to get just recognized. People know people that's fast, and they want that. Yeah, so it just gives you a chance to meet people. I know personally, you know, me myself, I've met a lot of my friends, and I've made connections with a lot of people, you know, in the professional world through track and field, which has been a great experience so far in my life.
Track can bring many different opportunities to someone that wants to participate and get better. I look at myself, for example. Track helped me to become more dedicated, to become more, I guess, disciplined, to want to get better. And by doing that, the opportunities that track gave me was, you know, learning lessons in life, knowing that when you're working in a job, yeah, there's going to be tough days at work. But then I think back to the days that I was training in track and having to go out and run 400 meter dashes. How difficult was that? Really hard. So when I look at the opportunities that track can deliver, number one, it's going to teach you self-discipline. The other opportunity is going to teach you that when things are really tough, if you just dig deeper inside of you, you're going to find that inner strength to want to get better. Opportunities, track helped me to unlock many other endeavors in my life. One, college. I ran track in college. And by running track in college, I got the opportunity to meet many other people. It gave me the opportunity to participate on a team, and it also helped me to get a college education. So track, while it's a sport, track still affords you the opportunity to learn how to compete, to learn your inner strength from inside, and it also can give you the opportunity to create that self-discipline to want to get better. So yeah, I mean, track offers a lot of different opportunities as you progress through your life.
As a sport and they're very passionate about it, then that gives them an opportunity to pursue that in college and later in life. But if like they're in trouble and they're emotionally unstable or something like that, that's going to give them a way to escape from their problems. And so it's definitely more important than a lot of things that you can do. Like instead of getting really good grades, you can just have a sport that you're passionate about or that you really like, and that can help you get through some of your problems. So yeah, it's a big opportunity for people.
Oh, for sure. Track and field, if you participate in it, great opportunities that can be developed from it. You just start at the middle school. You go from, you practice at your school, you go across town to another school, and you get exposed to, different areas, we say, of the city. And then as you get older, now all of a sudden you have an opportunity to go to a different city to compete against kids in another city. So you get to see things a little bit different from the environment where you're in. And then if you're good enough to make like a club team and participate, now you can go from not only from town to town just close by, maybe from state to state, and all of a sudden you get to see the world a little bit different. And when you see that, you get to see different opportunities out there for you. So track and field, you can develop some great opportunities, but it's just taking advantage of them.
In general, it can really open doors for people that they wouldn't have had before. It's definitely helped me get into UT and get noticed by other schools. So it can definitely open doors for you. And it always is a good topic conversation to be like, hey, I'm in track, and when people ask you about it.
It helps you meet a lot of other people like you and that are also hard workers and attractive boys.
I think that just like any other sport, track definitely has its opportunities and can open a lot of doors.
I think track can create tremendous amounts of opportunities for people. It gives people more confidence in themselves whenever they make a new personal record. Studies have shown that it has decreased levels of stress. It has given me the opportunity to go to college. It also opens up leadership skills and can just benefit people's everyday lives. And also, it has been named a lifetime sport.
I think it definitely has. It's not an impact from like, I want to do track for the rest of my life, I know what I'm going to do. It's more like I've built some really important friendships through it and just built a sense of being on a team and gotten used to being part of a sport.
And because it's a great way to clear your mind when you're having a bad day.
It helps me clear my head if I have a lot going on in my mind, and because I like to listen to my music by myself. Right.
Always been a big part of my daily life, and I just really enjoy it. It really brings out that inner motivation to go forward as not only an athlete but a person. It turns on it turns on your inner line. You go from a team perspective. Everyone just grows together in track and field. And that's just a beautiful and wonderful line. I love it. Brings tears to my eyes.
It's always been a really big part of my life.
I've met some of my greatest friends from track and field. Amazing coach, and it's like a lot of work ethic and like mental part of it that helps you out a lot.
Helps develop the ability to have self-determination and push yourself when you don't have someone else to motivate you.
Track has really taught me that I'm a stronger person than I think I am. All of the times in track you really have to push yourself way past what you're comfortable doing, and it shows you just how far you're willing to go to reach a certain goal.
Me a lot about like self-discipline, I guess, because like your coaches can only push you so much. At some point, it's all on you if you want to have like a good workout or like get something out of it.
It's one of the ways that I escape, or it's one of the ways that I can feel better about myself. Like some of the times I don't have much self-confidence, but like running or working out or doing anything like that can make me feel a lot better about myself. And then like running, if like I know a lot of people will run if they feel sad or if they just feel like they're not important, because running gives you a lot more confidence than not doing anything.
When I did do track, the way it impacted my life was it gave me some self-esteem.
Yeah.
And like I felt, you know, like when I started becoming good at something like in track, I was like, okay, great, you know, this is like, you know, bringing some like positive energy and everything. And it also helped me by like when you run, you just release the stress and everything, and that influenced in my life a lot. And
yeah, like when I go out to track practice, I'm actually happy now. Like
it's impacted my life by like making me healthier, makes me want to work out more, and more energetic, and just helps me like clear my head whenever I need to.
I used the quote given to you on the screen by Viktor Frankl in Man's Search for Meaning to show a quality of this positive reinforcement that he practiced when he was put into the concentration camp. And he uses a source of his own psychology of including himself to give himself a goal to achieve after he got out of the concentration camp. This relates to my topic on how if you give yourself goals, it can impact your life for the better. Luis Zamperini was an Olympian who also served in war. His plane crashed of 11 people in it, and 3 people only survived, including himself. He was later captured by the Japanese and kept in camps and was treated with cruelty and brutality. His life story relates to my topic because of how he would have those flashbacks of himself competing in his first track meet in high school, then pushing himself all the way to the Olympics. It relates to the question of, has it brought meaning to one's life, and has it impacted him to never give up the fight in the prisoner of war camp? Track has brought meaning to my life and a way of finding myself. The moment I knew that I had a healthy addiction to running was when I would go running if I ever felt upset or stressed out, instead of sitting on the couch and watching TV. I feel like I have found my calling in life. Hopefully, one day to become a coach. Track has impacted my life for the better. I have found many life lessons throughout this sport, from being so small and not used to the early practices, to now being stronger and actually not minding the early practices. It's impacted my character in a way of never giving up. Leadership is shown in track when you have to step up to the plate and do your best, because in track it's only you against the clock, no one else's decisions. I would have never thought that track and field would be the thing that I love to do in life. But I guess we can't judge that before trying. And I can say that I am thrilled that I ended up trying it.